Hello, brave viewer, and welcome to Twisted Folklore, a look at the dark side of folklore and fairy tales. Murder, infanticide, and dead parishioners. This will not be an experience for the faint of heart. One of the ways that folklore maintains presence today is through the urban legend. A chilling, strange, or otherwise remarkable story that is passed off as true and spread by word of mouth or recently through social media. So let us start with one of the most infamous urban legends, an eerie 1960s tale that changed the course of horror film history forever.
Downstairs. The babysitter almost nodding off.
Hi, folks. Hi, Daddy. Oh, hello, Charlie. What's new today? Oh, same old thing, I guess. Here's a paper if you want it, Dad. Where's Mom?
Check the children.
Good. I was wondering where that doggone kid was. Where's Mom, Jimmy? Oh, I'm home and putting them kind with dials on them.
Oh, Gramps, that's yummy. Is it downstairs?
You wish
Check
I is.
the children.
The babysitter hung the phone up.
Said, oh, sure.
But the stranger called back again and again and again. The babysitter didn't hesitate to call the police. They would trace the next call. This time, the babysitter talked, trying to keep the stranger on the line. When the police called back, they told her the call was coming from inside the house.
Our next story tells of a family tragedy that happened in Mexico in the 16th century. It had its origins in pre-Hispanic peoples and continues to be told today, passed down through the generations. It is said that it was intended to encourage loyalty, frighten children, and encourage mothers to be more affectionate.
There once was a young woman named Maria. She married a rich man who was her true love. They had 2 children who they cared for dearly. But the marriage grew sour. Maria was alone as her husband went away frequently. When he was there, he only cared for the children. Then she caught him with another woman. In a fit of rage, Maria did the unthinkable. She drowned her beloved children. After realizing what she had done, she wailed in pain, "Ay, mi hijos!" In her despair, Maria drowned herself. But heaven wouldn't take her now, and she was forced to purgatory on earth, forever to search for her beloved children.
Moving away from the folklores of Mexico to something slightly closer to home. If you are situated in the quaint little seaside county of Norfolk, you should beware, as you never know what might lie in the shadows, stalking your every move.
He takes the form of a huge black dog and prowls along the dark lanes and lonesome field footpaths where, although his howls make hearers' blood run cold, his footfall makes no sound. You may know him at once should you see him by his fiery red eye. He has but one, and that, like the Cyclops, is in the centre of his head. But such an encounter might bring you the worst of luck. It is even said that to meet him is to be warned that your death will occur in the end of a year. The first encounter of his ghostly black dog dates back to the 4th of August 1577 at Bungay. The black shuck is said to have burst through the door of the Holy Trinity Church to the clap of thunder. He ran up to the nave, past a large congregation, killing a man and a boy, and causing the church steeple to collapse through the roof. As the dog left, he left scorch marks on the north door, which can be seen on the church to this day.
So it all happened about a year ago. I was on the way back from doing an evening shift. It was quiet, no one was about, but I had a feeling of being watched. This feeling was weird as I've done the same shift and walked the same route home on many occasions. This one felt different. I couldn't explain it at first until I heard the sounds of the twigs snapping under the weight of someone or something.
I just finished my overnight shift and was walking home. It was early hours of the morning, around 6 a.m. Being that early, no one was awake, and there was very few cars on the road. Being very tired, I decided to take a shortcut through the cemetery to get home quickly. Being winter, there was fresh snow on the ground. I heard what sounded like a crunching of the snow underfoot.
Then I heard this blood-curdling howl and the sound of panting behind me. I was scared to turn around, but when the sound vanished and there was nothing there, I began to panic and decided to run to get away from the area, and as I made it to the main road, I turned and saw a single glowing red eye, but when I rubbed my eyes in disbelief it vanished and I never saw it again.
Whether you believe the stories of the eyewitnesses or think they are fallacies, one thing's for certain: the Black Shuck has been a household name among the residents of Bungay for centuries. Encounters spread far and wide across all areas of East Anglia, and all depict similar meetings of the ghostly black dog. Therefore, my final message is to those travelling the lonesome footpaths of East Anglia: beware of what could be lurking, because the last thing you may see is the single glowing red eye of the Black Shuck.
What can be learned from these stories is something utterly primal. What folklore and fairy tales have always done is remind us of the threat and terror that lurks beneath everyday life. And this is a lesson that is more important now than ever. So remember this next time you walk home alone at night.